Hey friendos, welcome back. Hey Pekavisti, hey Eben. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. This is definitely still a work in progress. I'm a little worried that you're not gonna be able to hear me because the mic isn't like up inside my mouth like it usually is. So we'll see how it's gonna go. Give me feedback. I can just about see chat with my sunglasses on, and Grid has blown up chat to monstrous proportions. And I think I can see my pattern on my phone, so I think this will be okay. But welcome to the garden. I think we have managed to, oh, it does sound okay? Awesome, that's fantastic. I think we have managed to cut out all of the things that I don't want you to see. It is quite possible here that we'll be getting road noise, especially those really loud cars. We just had one pass a minute ago, so hopefully Twitch won't DMCA slam me for some extremely loud Indian pop music, because that seems like what it is a lot of the time. It's not supposed to rain until later, so knock on wood, and we'll see how hot and sweaty and dehydrated I get. But anyway, welcome back, friendos. I'm so excited to be out here. This is a dream. This was a dream I was having. This is great. And I didn't tell Grid that I wanted to try this until like 11 o'clock last night, and then I didn't confirm that I wanted to try it until like 10 o'clock this morning. He is a ridiculous technical wizard, and I am extremely blessed that he bums around with me instead of making big boy money in a bigger city than this one, because that's real. Anyway, I finished Plasma, so we can get, I got Plasma up on Etsy. I finished Fighter, the correct Fighter is up on Etsy, so that's all set. Let's see. I finished Chef without you guys because I have done that one before. Here we've got Chef. That one's cute. The way I did it before, there's a pot next to him that I also stitched, and I stitched some little food dealies. I know, outdoor crafting, so relaxing, right? The dream. I just keep watching all the bees, though. Oh yeah, this was a bad idea. This was a dumb, stupid idea that dumb, stupid people would try. All right, so what else do we have? I did a little bit with Ninja last night. Grid, is there any way we can flip the camera screen? I mean, I guess I could work on these things upside down. I could just do that. That's fine. Okay. And then I did the outline for Yo-Yo. I know. Well, see, I'm worried about rain. It was supposed to start raining around noon last night when I looked at the weather, but it pushed it off. It's now supposed to... Huh? I was going to ask if we could flip the craft cameras so I don't have to work on things upside down, but I can work on things upside down. Oh. Yeah. So we haven't really discussed a contingency plan for it raining.
It's gonna be goodbye, yeah, and getting crap somewhere.
Yeah, it is. It is. You're going to see the laptop just fling shut as we huff everything into the garage. But I don't know. We'll see. So we've got a little bit of this to work on, a little bit of this. Lots of buggos. Very excited. I feel a little bad. Our neighbors just came home, and they very politely didn't ask what the fuck we were doing. Okay. Forgot my needles, so I need a new needle, so that's fine. I like these needles. These needles are nice. These like ancient ass DMC needles that I'm probably never going to be able to find ever again.
Is that better? I can't tell from angle.
Yeah, that's better. I'm like, no, it's upside down. Yeah, because you had the things upside down, Ella. Do you have enough sticky fingers to get the stupid thing out? The end one. No. I had to literally use my pliers the other day. Yay! Grid hooking me up with needles. uh,
Oh, we can probably take that punch cord off.
oh, of the chair? Yeah, I suppose.
Thought I got them all.
Hey, Boxy. Hey, Beanie. Oh no, you hurt yourself. Well, stop it. I have a big floppy hat in case it gets too sunny. Like a real lady. And, Sally is with us. So.
Down here. She's under the carpet.
Oh, well, I don't really want to wear the hat because I'm in the shade mostly. My head's in the shade, so it's okay. It's fine. I don't want to wear the hat because I have to jam my hair down so far. Destroys the flesh of the mouth. What if you just ate a whole pineapple, like the whole thing, the entire pineapple? All right, so chat is really seeable from. Did you just bungee cord the tree over the computer? That's beautiful. Oh, I'm framed. Well, she did say we could trim it. I don't think her intention was that we would trim it for streaming.
I'm gonna get rid of.
All right, we need purple. That's going to be purple. I feel like all of my concerns regarding like color are irrelevant at this point because I feel like this isn't very well color balanced.
Oh god, yeah.
So now I can just not fucking worry about it. Can you see my phone? You can see my phone. Okay. I'll try not to get any phone calls from anybody like that's in my phone as like Horatio, my weed dealer. Okay, fine. I can put it down here. Then you'll all know my weed. I don't have a weed dealer. I'm not cool enough to have a weed dealer. The Allegrid nature documentary. We're just gonna go in the back and like rustle up a woodchuck and just like bring it up and be like, I found a cat. I was thinking that it would be funny to have one of the cats out on the harness, but I think we have enough problems to deal with today. Thank you so much.
Blech.
And that's awesome, Boxy. Good for you. I don't want to start any earlier, but it would probably be smart if I did. Okay, so we're going to start with the ponytail, which is an entirely purple. In dappled sunlight. This is lovely. But anyway, how are you guys doing? I ate breakfast this morning, so my hands are doing less shaky than they normally do. They're not shaking, but they're doing less shaking than they normally do. It's definitely harder to see like this. That's okay. You're learning. This is the learning experience, full of education. Oh, we don't have any music, do we? Or is it going? No music? Okay. Fine, you're just gonna have to deal with the ambient sounds. I'll try not to... Where is the... Okay, the camera's right here. Yeah, that laptop shadow. This is fine. This is novel. We're learning things. God, I'm such an idiot. Why did I want to do this? There's a little set of like wrought iron. Yeah, I need a ring light, right? I've been trying not to get one because I hate them and I don't want one. I don't want to be a person who has a ring light, but man, probably be helpful, right? But there's a cute little set of wrought iron garden furniture in the back that I was anticipating that we'd use, but it is child size for children. I am a woman and not fit in it. Hey, Ron, thanks. I know, I need to consistently eat before. I'm just so bad at breakfast. I have coffee, and I need coffee, and I'm hungry before I have the coffee, and then I have the coffee, and then I'm not hungry anymore. And I'm like, nah, I can go until dinner. No, you can't, you dumb fuck. Should stop swearing so much. We're pretty ladies. Hey, Oliphant. Yeah, I asked Grid last night, expecting that the answer was no, to be like, well, I was like, how far away from streaming outside are we? Like, what do we have to do in order to get closer to that happening? And he's like, that could happen. And I'm like, that wasn't the answer I was expecting. Wasn't where I was expecting you to go with this. You fool, you've opened the door. Oh, also, speaking of breakfast, I made strawberry rhubarb scones yesterday, which I actually had one down here outside right before we started. And it was awesome. I feel fancy as hell. Wow, thanks, Grid. All right. Okay, this pack of DMC needles blows. Really, it sucks because the pack that came in my grandma's craft stuff that's from like 1985, that pack is awesome. And this pack that I just bought like 3 months ago sucks. There's like little catches on the tip of it, so it fucking buzzes all the floss and the Ida that it catches. Like I'm trying to sew with a fish hook, Jesus. I don't remember who told me that DMC needles are bad anyway. I feel like several of you. Oh no, I am dripping sweat. It's fine. Is this how hot tub streamers start? Shit. What have I done? In that, my brain just went, man, I wish I was in a pool. And not, man, how do I show some more booby? A fan? I'm, I'm sorry. It is hot in the garage. Oh god, a clip light. Wow. Not quite so bright outside. You know, sometimes they just droop and it's okay. It's not
It's nobody's fault.
not your fault. It happens like that. I see no difference. That's funny as hell.
I see it.
Okay, that's fine.
What matters is if the camera sees it. Really? Plus, I'm not the brightest photo. You're the first open the fact.
I didn't say anything. Grid, you know you can make real money doing this, right? Well, I know, but I just mean you've been doing this for a year and I have definitely don't pay you. I washed your socks. I suppose there's the trade-off. Just the socks, though. I keep putting, like, makeup primer on. And my primer is really good and I really enjoy it. Works really well. But it's like a highlighting primer, so it makes you look dewy. And when it's hot out and I start sweating, I just look wet, consistently wet all the time.
Moist.
Moist. Oh, I see that. Yeah, that's a big difference. Well, I know, but I just kind of thought just a little would do. Oh, there's a woodpecker somewhere. I feel like Ninja Kirby is one of the over or underrated Kirby powers. It's really fun and it's really niche, but it's not one of the high damage ones, so it's kind of one you never really end up picking up. Oh, a breath of wind. Hallelujah. Great if you're going to stay out there. I kind of feel like rolling the garage door up would benefit you. Ah! Oh, I can hear that. Awesome. Check effective.
Listen check.
Wonderful. Thank you, noise. Double TTS? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's okay. Hey, Drazar, how are ya? Good afternoon indeed. And blanket, sorry everybody that I've just kind of been missing a lot of streams lately. It's just been a hell of a month. And forgive me, anybody who already heard about it in several of the places that I announced it, but I got my official job offer, so I will officially be going back to work, as opposed to I think I'm going back to work. Oh, nice. Awesome. Awesome. Good for you. And it is actually a promotion. And more money than I thought I would be making. Which is really awesome. Alright, so it is within the realm of possibility that we could do a neater job with this if I were not outside, but you know what? This isn't too bad. We are being okay. Hey, Kortra, enjoy your lurks. Sorry it's kind of quiet today. Kind of hoping we'd get some bird sound in here, but I feel like if we get the bird sound, then we're also getting the air conditioner sounds, so, you know, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I haven't seen a single squirrel here. I honestly haven't. No, you know what? I saw one on the house next door a couple days ago. That's the only squirrel I've seen. A bird flew into our bedroom window this morning, which is unfortunate, but it seemed to fly away, so I've never had that happen. Although I've definitely heard it's a thing. I don't know if I'm gonna have to get window stickies for the window or something. Man, I wish you guys could hear that woodpecker. It sounds, doesn't even sound like a woodpecker. It sounds like somebody standing in the woods with a woodblock. Come on, give me one more stitch, you bastard. Nice. Alright, so we did the hair. It's done. Reportedly, there used to be deer. There are just so many garden things that I'm being told are, being like prepared for that since I've never had a garden to maintain, I just don't have the proper amount of fear. I'm like, oh, deer are cute. And people who actually garden are like, deer are son of a bitches. Deer are bad. Honestly, this is kind of a break in the weather. Yesterday, Grid and I, well, it's been kind of spotty. There's going to be a thunderstorm later this afternoon. It kind of actually clouded over right now, so it is within the realm of possibility that we might have to sweep up all this stuff and just end the stream very abruptly because I am a fool and I wanted to do this anyway. It's not supposed to rain until like 3 though, so we've got a little while. But, oh, excuse me, the last couple days have been really hot and then thunderstorms. Grid and I were at a barbecue yesterday afternoon and we took the motorcycles and we got a little wet on the way home. Just a little bit damp. Okay. What do we have next? Oh, that's a bummer. See, I love thunderstorms. I love good rip-roaring thunderstorm. Let's do yellow, I suppose. Well, there's a darker yellow and a lighter yellow. I guess let's pick them both out. Yeah, that's good. We're definitely almost done with Ninja. Gosh, this garden is lovely, though. Hey, Cup of Joe, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Love my little Kirby's. I finally decided on a couple that I don't feel like getting rid of. So I actually managed to decorate with them a little bit. Let's see. God, what else was I going to say? I forgot. So I still have to make the patterns for Mike and Jet. I think those are the last two. How long does one of these normally take? It kind of depends on what you mean by, like, what you're counting as part of the process. I have been creating the patterns for these. That usually takes, an unknown amount of time because it's not my favorite part. So, but without that, from just having the pattern and from starting to go, usually like, I don't know, I want to say like 8 hours. You stitch it, and usually mostly with these, I've been doing the stitching streams, so it takes a little bit longer because I'm dicking around talking to you fine folk. And then when you're done, you have to take it off the hoop and wash it, and then put it back on the hoop and take the pinking shears to it, trim it down, put the fray check on it. The fray check takes like a half an hour to dry, maybe 20 minutes. Oh, that's awesome. See, the pixel art part is the part that I think is magic. I can take a sprite grab and blow it up really big and, you know, like copy something, but just making art whole cloth is just like fucking magic to me. And some of the techniques that you can do with pixel art, let me pull out another Kirby to demonstrate. Some of the techniques that pixel artists, especially on some of these older games where they had to, you know, find ways to make these decisions, the shading and the techniques that get things to look three-dimensional in a two-dimensional space just mind blows. It's just fucking mind-blowing to me. All these little squares make a cohesive image that not only looks good but looks three-dimensional. Like, I love this stuff. This stuff is so neat to me. I still don't know what to do with Hammer. He's just the wrong size. He's just so wrong. Poor Hammer. Puppet Show, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Ministry of Silly Walkthroughs, new friend. Sorry if those alerts are feeding back. This is a learning stream. We're learning some things about our restrictions. I feel like I need somebody standing behind me to smack me when I start sitting bad. Hey, Zen, I know, we're outside. It's real. I have the outside. It's right here. Ooh. I did finish the neat word game, yeah. Yeah, we beat it. It was cool. The big bad final boss was pretty cool. Highly recommended. Typo Man was great. I hear a very angry Mr. Blue Jay somewhere over my shoulder. I feel like that's the default state for Blue Jays, though. Angry. Oh, good. I'm glad we come off as good vibes. Hopefully in the future we'll have, this will be a little bit more situated. But I know, Beanie, that's exactly what I do all the time. I'm like, oh, shoot, I want to play this someday. I'm going to buy it and then forget about it. So I've forgotten all the answers. Okay, so let's see if I can... Yeah, I definitely want to make this a little bit more even someday. If I can... I don't know what I'm really trying to do here. Hey, Grid, is there, if you're still watching, is there any chance you can move chat over a little bit more to the right? And I almost skipped today, too. But I felt too guilty for all the streams that I've been missing lately. I've been trying to catch up with the garden because our landlord had been living here and then moved. Um, but she started moving a couple months ago. So the garden's had like all spring on its own. Um, and it definitely definitely needs some smacking. I don't even know where that leaf is. Where is it? This one? No. This one. Yeah, there we go. Some things some plants are getting a little forward. Oh, that's awesome, Beanie. I love that kind of thing. There's nothing more disappointing than, well, not disappointing, but there's nothing more sad than, you've played a game that you love. You can never recapture that first time. Gotta learn a whole new placement for all this stuff. Yeah, I like the leaf framing too. Oh no, yeah. Yeah, Hollow Knight is no joke. I never completely I think I 100%ed it, but I don't think I ever completed it. Totally completed it. Enjoy, Cup of Joe. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the lurk. Hope your work meetings go okay. I definitely feel a little weird about being out here because we're not very, like, there's a lot of foliage keeping this specific spot a little bit sheltered, but we're very close to our neighbors, and I definitely feel a little weird. They're all very nice, but I'd also be like, what the hell is this biddy doing? I'll have to take a picture so we can put it on Discord, but I'm sitting at a card table, a folding card table, in a kitchen chair, with a laptop on a ladder in front of me. So, talking to myself, of course. Oh yeah, I never finished that because it was an update or a DLC or something, right? The final like crazy boss rush something thing. I never finished that, and I don't think I ever did the Way of Pain, the Path of Pain. I don't think I ever finished the Path of Pain. I almost did though, which was very frustrating. That's fair. Maybe with that context, yeah, Zen, it could be a little bit more understandable. Our neighbors on the one side are definitely retired though, so I think we've managed to crop everything out that is not our personal property. I'll have to look harder when I get inside. I was very worried about catching somebody's like doors or windows or license plate. The Pantheon? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, with this slick, cushy new. Oh yeah, I have an excuse to say it again because Beanie, you're not on Discord, and I don't think you're on Twitter either, or at least you're not on me yelling at you, Twitter. Um, I got my official job offer for the job that I had been unofficially offered, but the official job offer is a promotion, and it is double what I was making before. Which, to be fair, I was making poverty wages before, but now I'll be a middle class idiot. Maybe I'll buy a PS5. Maybe we'll play Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West at launch. I will feel so bad if somebody harasses my lovely, wonderful neighbors. It's so silly. It's like, it's more money than I was making at Starbucks as a manager. And I thought that was stupid money. I mean, it wasn't stupid money. It was normal person money. Just, it was normal person money for the first time in my life. Comes with thoughts like, maybe in a couple years I could buy a new car. Maybe I can go out to dinner at somewhere better than Applebee's. I gave Grid a little bit of money back then to, he was buying a new bike, and he had most
Thank
of
you for helping us help you help us all.
Jazzy0451, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Hello. Hey, Jazzy, welcome. I hope you're all doing good. Welcome to the garden. We're stitching some Helicurb. I am doing fantastic. How about yourself? Welcome, Egg Fighter. Oh, you rage quit Horizon at the Fire Chicken? Oh, come on. That was the best. That was my game of the year. I mean, even though it came out several years ago. Alright, I guess I can't hide that I'm still tying my floss and knots. And the back looks like a nightmare. Can't hide this anymore. Too bad. Thank you very much. I also love some Kirby. In case this isn't clear. I also have a whole bag of them down here. I'm gonna have to cool it with the hydration while we're out here, because I have to go all the way back inside and upstairs to go to the bathroom, so Sally breaks might be a little excessive. Okay. I missed one square of red, which is always exceedingly frustrating. Nothing better than threading a whole damn needle for one stitch. It's my favorite thing to do. Oh, but yeah, what was I saying? Back in the Lush times where when Grid was my kept man, he was buying a new motorcycle, and he had most of it, but he was going to put the last of it on credit, and I was just like, I got it. I can give it to you. I got it. And it was the best feeling I've ever had in my life. I have never felt better than that. Yes, I can get Sally fully animatronic. Oh no, yeah. Crocheting just I started out crocheting. I have crocheted since I was like 8, and that was probably too young considering how fucked up my wrist is now. That can definitely get ya. A little bit repetitive. Alright, so now we got Kirby's ponytail here. Maybe we should just do the white to get it over with. Only a couple steps. I start the 26th. Which is, considering I know what's going on in the theater, horrifyingly late, but we just got the grant money yesterday, which is why I got my job offer yesterday. That's been really frustrating. You know, all of these, the theater, you know, we bailed out the rest. Well, we tried, bailed out. Oh God, my grid. We passed legislation to assist restaurants through COVID, but that came late and was hard to access. And then we passed legislation to assist entertainment venues through COVID. Shikazi, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Ministry of Silly Walkthroughs, new friend. You're cute. Aw, that is cute. It's ridiculous. IRL screenshots if you want to see what our setup looks like. Enjoy, Jazzy. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy your lunch. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that acronym is. NIBA. It was. I don't know what it was. My senator has just been saying "save our stages," so that's the hashtag. But I don't know. I don't know what it was. But all of our local theaters applied, and we heard back yesterday. So like, there are so many venues that I know that have just. Oh, maybe that was it. Makes sense. That sounds like the right one. I haven't really been paying attention because the only part of it that impacts me is the end goal, which is somebody gets money and then it gets sent to me in a check. So, well, I'm not wrong. Like, I want my theater to have money because when my theater has money, they can hire me back. But, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so many venues have closed at this point. There are so many have closed irreparably. It's kind of late, guys. It's been a year and a half. Kind of needed this a year ago. Alright, I need a lighter red. Maybe this one will do. That look right? Yeah, I think that looks okay. Let's try that. Damn it, Beanie, knowing more about my local shit than I do. You're a little far. It was really frustrating to kind of, I think some of the pushback that happened because of all that was this perception from the public that the money would be going to Broadway specifically. And not only Broadway specifically, but this perception of the fat cat Broadway producer, or like Julie Andrews. Like, Julie Andrews is gonna get a whole bunch of great fucking grant money and just be like, I bought another stall. Like, that's not the case. There are hundreds of thousands of entertainment workers, you know, office staff, managers, ushers, everyone, tech crew people. The crew people have, at least in the beginning, were very concerned because, you know, they're generally jobbers who are not. Please don't start yelling. Not eligible for benefits in a lot of circumstances because of the nature of their work. Oh crap. Damn it, I needed another red down there. Shit. Gosh, that's scary. I just don't feel like. Oh wait, no, those are the two that I needed. Oh, do I need that one to be yellow? Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. What did I do? 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, that's what I did. Okay. Oh yeah. And see, theater's so hard because like you can't just start. There's so much that there's like months of work that need to happen before any show gets up. Starting with, casting and contracting, set building, um, the tech process, gear rental. It's not something you can just open and say, okay, where's my show? And all of that non-show stuff doesn't bring in money. I know I'm preaching to the choir right now. You all are absolutely aware of this. Oof. Yeah. Well, even here, like theoretically, New York is 70% vaccinated, and I don't, you know, nobody under 12 is. I feel like that's the thing that I'm not hearing enough of. 70% of people are vaccinated, but no one under 12 is vaccinated. Kids are not vaccinated. They want kids to go back to school with no masks on. It seems extremely stupid. But that's why I appreciate my company. We are not, I mean, we're ready to go. We're chomping at the bit. We've wanted to get back to it for a year and a half, but we are not interested in being a hotspot or unsafe or making anybody feel unsafe. So we are not looking to be the first in the pack for any of this shit, especially back when the recommendations were changing like daily. Wasn't necessary. Yeah, we did that too, and I hate it. I have definitely gone into a store without a mask, but I would just prefer to continue wearing one. I feel fine when I'm in small groups. I feel fine when I'm in small groups or medium groups outside. I feel less good when I am with large groups of people I do not know inside. Huh. Man, these needles suck. It's mid-April. Yeah, boxy. Yeah. Smart. Smart. But anyway, I feel like we probably don't need to rehash this again. I know! There's so many fun looking masks. Baker made me a whole bunch of masks, and I'm gonna be sad to, like, some of them I really, really like. Hey, Mitchoff, how are you? Oh, okay. How's the sky look? Not great? Hmm. Okay, thank you. I love you so much. Are you okay? You look hot. Okay. Do not hose me down. I think that would be a bad idea, given the circumstances. I don't think your laptop would appreciate it. Alright, let's see. It's great. I love it so much. It's so... The building's got so much character, but it's in really good shape. So I'm not afraid that anything is gonna explode or break on me. Except, I suppose, for the electrical system a little bit. As you can tell, the garden I'm in love with. It's very fun to... I've had so much time to really just focus on things that I want. And things that I want to do. Like, things that I want to arrange, and... as opposed to shoving in a make-do. Kind of taking some time to find out what it is that I would really prefer. Has been really nice. Come on, you son of a bitch. Yay, surprise pizza! Alright. So we gotta finish this headband. A fully remote? Oh, that's fantastic, Boxy. Good. Good, good, good. I'm slowly starting to get my kitchen situated. Grid ran a cable so that I could move some appliances. And the kitchen's kind of set up weird. There's not a lot of countertop workspace. There's so many cabinets. It's just... oh dear. I'm not all worried about next door. Didn't foresee any issues. Might have been wrong. What was I gonna say? Rarely in office. I'm curious about how the theater's gonna go, because it's a very... I know companies say this to... hi! Like, exploit, and because they don't want to change. But kind of very well, I mean, definitely from the on stage perspective, of course, but definitely in the office, it's very important for us to be there together. I don't know how that's gonna adjust. Or if it's going to adjust. I did see that. Did see that. Yeah, so hard. I feel like I would like 4 10s if I were in an office setting. The only time I've ever worked 4 days a week, 10 hours a day, was when I was working for the highway department. So a 10-hour day when you're out in the sun cutting grass is a lot different than that's hard. And then that first weekend day was just completely done. It's just there was nothing that I could do that day. Yeah. But I'm just constantly interested about how all these conversations will eventually trickle down to theater, because maybe I'm just making assumptions based on the way things have always been, but it feels like a lot of our processes can't really be adjusted unless there is gigantic structural change. Come for the Kirby stitching, stay for the soft communism. All right, let's do these little bits of white.
Thank you for helping us help you help us all.
Rowan Crafts, thank you so much for the host. Welcome, Raiders. How are y'all doing? I hope you're doing okay. Hey, Casca. Oh my gosh. Needle felting is so cool. I tried to get into that last year, and I'm just so bad at it. I sacrificed a lot of blood to the blood gods, just jamming that needle into my fingers. But didn't really come out with anything. It takes so much longer than I expected. Hey, Marcy, welcome. So much stabbing. I also have to get to, I really want to try spinning again. The drop spindle just kind of confused the crap out of me. And I think I said this before, but I've gone a little bit off the rails with with my candle making desires. I bought beeswax from a local apiary, which is great. But then I was like, you know what? I would love to get some, I have to get some wick. And then I was like, well, I wonder if I could make my own wick. And then I was like, okay, I wonder if I could grow flax to make my own wick, to make my own candles. And then I'm like, Alla, you need to slow down. Can I just have another year of pandemic, please? Not of pandemic, just another year of quarantine, just in a better apartment than my last one. Thank you so much, Ron. I appreciate it. Sorry it's a little quiet today, friendos. We are out in the garden for the very first time. And I am having a lovely day, but it's very much a kind of spit and duct tape stream at the moment. God bless Grid for throwing this all together. Next time we'll probably have some background jams. I know! Gosh. And then, you look up a spinning wheel half-assed because you think, like, why not? But then spinning wheels are obscenely expensive. and take up a lot of floor space. Why are all these things I want to do expensive? I need to go deeper. Exactly. How are the bees going, Casca? Have you started that yet? I'm just so, I'm like so, I have no skin in this game, but I'm so excited for the concept that somebody I even know peripherally is getting into beekeeping. I want to do stuff with honey and wax, but I'm definitely not on board with keeping bees. So I'm like living vicariously through y'all. Oh my god, yeah, the hand embroidery, insane. And the embroidery machines are even more insane. And they're bad too. Well, they're not bad, but like if you want one that can do more than 2 colors, you have to get a mortgage. Hey, Dark Shadow. It is not a green screen. It's real. It's real. These are real. I promise. Nice. Oh, you can make string out of nettles? Oh god. Need to do some more research. I do know some musicians that would just kill for a gig right now, so I could get a sad looking boy with an acoustic guitar. Easy. Cheap too, probably. Oh my god, 5K? Yeah. Insane. Insane. Alright, what am I doing? Alright, so we need that little bit of yellow that I forgot because I'm a mess. It is going wonderful, Dark Shadow. I am having a great time. I'm just so thankful that we're in this new place, and it's been lovely so far. And the weather has been... Okay, I know I recognize I say this as I'm literally dripping sweat, but the weather has been pretty good. I know that feel, Boxy. Hey, lady, did I say hi? Oh my god. I said hi in my head, and I don't think I said hi with my mouth, but hi, lady. Oh, and the sun's kind of starting to go over, so I'm starting to get a little bit more shaded, which is lovely. Come on. To go live in the neighbor's chimney. Oh no! How forward. I imagine it's nice and warm in there. I love the idea of bees, but I'm not very good with seething masses of many insects. So I will just patronize my local apiaries and buy big blocks of beeswax from Farmer John down the street, and that's how that'll go. I keep getting cranky because I go to all these like stupid hipster little coffee shops, and one of my favorites that's in this new city that we're in has it's also a little market. It used to be a market when it first started, and now it's like a coffee shop market, but with handmade local goods and kombucha and whatever. And they have like beeswax taper candles on sale for like $25 a pair. And every time I go in there and look at them, I'm like, I could do that. I want to do that. All I'd have to do is get a little piece of tissue paper to wrap them in and sell them to hipsters, and I'll make tons of money. Like when we went into another one a while back and we found like coasters. They were, to be fair, they were rosewood coasters, but they were just squares. They were just little squares of wood with some seal on top of them. 10 minutes of work and then a half an hour of waiting for the seal to dry. That's it. Hipsters will buy anything. Oh no, a late morning nap. That's true, Zen, that's true. I suppose I can't gauge how well they're selling by the fact that they exist there. They might have been a bad decision. Maybe people aren't as stupid as I imagine. All right. Are we? Oh yeah, we're almost done. We just need to do the knife. The knife. What do I need for the knife? I need... Oh, god damn it, I need more white. White and 2 blue. Maybe that's not the blue that I want. Maybe... This is a little inconvenient. There's not a lot of space down here. Yeah, that's my favorite blue. That's the one I want. And then... That one looks good. And then we'll just dump these in the bowl for later. That's for future Ella to worry about. Future Ella can dump this bowl out and go, why didn't I organize these when I was finished with them? Oh no, Sadie, no. Yeah, that one was great, Zen. That's beautiful. That's a wonderful autocorrect. Nailed it. Bath bomb beeswax candles. Oh lord. I don't even have a bath anymore, which is a wonderful thing. There's just one of those walk-in showers. It doesn't even have a door, which I love. I hate the showers with doors because they get all soap scummy. I just want to take the curtain down and throw it in the washing machine, that's all. Alright, let's see. This is definitely going slower than I expected. We're going to spend more time threading the needle for this than we are actually stitching. Oh wait, that's the wrong hole. Right? Yeah. So last Sunday I went to the farmer's market. See, here I am complaining about hipsters, and then I start a sentence with that. But the farmer's market's really close here, and I love it, and it's wonderful. And I bought some fresh local rhubarb, and I made strawberry rhubarb muffin, or scones, for the first time. I've never actually cooked with rhubarb before, so that was new. But I used like local milk from a local dairy, and I didn't specifically have local eggs this time, but I could have. And it was really cool. It was really neat to make these really awesome baked goods with some local produce and with like more local ingredients than I'm used to being able to get my hands on. Yeah, I'm so excited. It's so frustrating and so sad. It's always something I tried to uh be better about, like get more into, you know. I don't want I, I'm not saying I don't want to go to Hannaford and get completely out of season citrus fruit so I don't have quite so bad seasonal depression in the middle of January, but oh, where was I going with this? Over the last year, I've been able to kind of slow down and focus on what I can get my hands on that's close and made by my neighbors. I know, I didn't offer you any. I actually had a scone that I was planning to eat kind of on stream. I don't mean like I was planning to eat a scone on stream, but you know, I'm bad at eating breakfast, so I meant to take the scone downstairs and kind of pick at it while we were going, so I didn't get quite so bad handshakes. But I finished it before we ended up starting. So good. But yeah, I hope the world kind of stays a little bit slower. I feel like a lot of people my age are getting more aware and more into trying to buy from their neighbors. Oh, that's what I was going to say. It's so frustrating because it's not something you can do um, if you're just struggling to get by. It's not very cost efficient, which I don't want it to be necessarily because I want my neighbors to make a living and to be able to you know, you want your community to be able to thrive. So I don't want to undercut when I buy these kinds of things, but it's not something you can do on a low income. Look, I'll just set up a channel rewards redemption for me sending you a picture of my scones. What did I do here? Oh, I fucked up. That's what I did here. And you can't even see it because it's white on white. Oh, butterfly. Oh, breath of wind. Oh god. Base NFTs. Yeah. Perfect. My other neighbor came outside, and they're very nice. And they said hi to us earlier. And I'm sure he was very confused about why I'm talking to myself. I gotta stop stressing out. If people think I'm weird, it doesn't matter. I'm having fun, that's all that matters. Alright, so now we need blue, and I think we're done with Ninja Kirby. What time is it? It is 12:40, alright. Maybe we can do a little bit on Yo-Yo. Maybe I should check the weather. Alright. No. I love that the Kirby sprites kind of use this obnoxious blue as sort of like a white highlight. Because it is my favorite floss color. Oh. I don't know why I don't have that one labeled. How dare I? So I want to get back into Paper Mario tonight. I want to get some more grindage in on Dark Souls. I'm becoming less and less attached to the idea of finishing the DLCs. Every time I think about it, I'm just like, why though? So maybe we'll just finish the game. If I can. And call it a day. Yeah, I mean, I have Sally. I'll just... Do they not understand? Like, I don't... We're buds. We chillin'. All right. So Sally is my childhood doll. She is very scary looking, I will admit it. But I don't remember how it came about. It had something to do with Rhino. I don't I don't remember how the conversation occurred. But Sally is my host in the afternoons when I have to take a break, as opposed to a BRB screen. I'm going to do my best to not take breaks while I'm outside here in the garden, because in order to take a break, I have to leave the computer running outside alone while I go back upstairs. So I should be fine. But normally, when all things are equal, Sally hosts for us. And everyone reacts exactly like that. Which I think is hilarious. Sally is Lord of the Flies. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, we did it. We finished Ninja Kirby. Aw, that came out better than I expected. God, I say that literally every single one of these we finish. Like, I'm expecting all of these to be garbage, and then when we're finished, I'm just like, oh no, this is okay. I kinda have half a clue what I'm doing. Wait. Weird. Okay, so I can take this one out of the hoop so that we can wash Chef and Ninja today, and hopefully I can have them backed and up. Hopefully I can have them backed and up, soon. Maybe this evening. Well, probably not this evening if we're doing Paper Mario this evening. Maybe tomorrow. I've almost got all the boxes out of the living space. The kitchen, I think, is 100% put away, which is wonderful. And then the living room is like, the bedroom is mostly done. There's some little, we need to make some furniture for the bedroom, and that's not going to happen until lumber comes down in price. But, um, I still have a couple boxes in the living room, but they're mostly like console stuff that needs to have grids room put away before I can deal with it. All right. What? Where did you go, Sheets? Sheets! We have not reconstructed the sex dungeon yet, but it's coming. So the ring basically, the ring does a couple of things. While you're sewing, the ring holds it taut, so it makes it a lot easier to stitch when it's taut. If it's not taut, you have the tendency to pull too hard, and then it can, especially if you're doing like large swaths of the same color, it can pull and pucker. I have definitely done that before, and it doesn't look good. For these, I like leaving them on the ring because it's perfect mounting. It allows me to back it cleanly, consistently, and strong. Yeah, fun drum noises, exactly. And then they look cute. The rings, these little bamboo rings from Michaels that I use are like $1.50 each, so it doesn't. I mean, because I'm an idiot and I wanted to do 25 fucking Kirby sprites, that adds up a little bit, but for each one, it's not a big cost. It's just kind of easier. I know, that bad dragon sponsorship. Someday, I have dreams. All right, can I get the other? God damn it. I need a new phone. If I'm gonna have to do work from a phone, phone is garbage. Oh, you want to connect to the Wi-Fi? That sounds weird. All right, what are we doing? Yo-yo? Yo-yo Kirby. Yeah, it's business expense. Yep. God, I did that. I don't know. The year that I rebuilt my computer, like, wrote off computer stuff on my taxes. That felt weird. Felt like I wasn't supposed to do that. All right. Yo, yo. Oh, shoot. Maybe I should have done a different... who cares? We'll make it work. I can count. Oh, wow, yeah, these needles suck. They catch on everything. I feel like I just want to get my little file and file off the end of the needle. Hello, little bug friend. So I've been trying to catch up on these gardens, trying to weed them out. I've been going very slowly because I'm out of shape, and also I hadn't caught up with our landlord yet to like figure out everything that figure out what all the plants were. I wrote down what this tree is and I forgot. Afro Kirby. Yeah, it kind of looks like it like this, doesn't it? No, that's his hat. Um, I found mint coming up through the rose bushes the other day. And this was before I saw the landlord, and I'm just like, I don't think that that is something that she wanted. I'm sure I will be pulling up mint for the rest of my life, but I pulled up a whole bunch of mint, and then I threw it in a pot. And it, some of it's a little droopy, but some of it's taking. Mint doesn't care. Mint will do whatever. And I rescued a little bit of my lemon balm from the last place. It's not enjoying being in pots, but it is still alive. I probably should have started with like the dark purple that kind of rings the bottom of the hat. That probably would have been the smartest thing to do. Alright, so we're not going to be able to get any further on this one. Yoink. I love how many bugs there are out here. I want to start looking into some like local wildflowers so I can really amp up the good bugs. I want some butterflies. I know, right? Right, Beanie? Listen, sometimes my ill-advised plans work out in spectacular ways. And we learn for science. Yorkshire Crafter, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Ministry of Silly Walkthroughs, new friend. Ooh, we have the wall behind, well, I say wall, the wall of plants that you can't see that is behind you guys is the wrong plant is getting stuck in my head. Hydrangeas, there we go. They're just, there's a couple different varieties. They're big puffy white ones, and then there are these like, I think they're wild. I think that they're specifically called wild hydrangeas. They're like, they look like, the flowers look like butterflies, and they're very slowly turning from white to pink. And she told me that they will eventually turn like this dark burgundy at the end of the summer. And I'm just, they're so pretty. And they are covered with flies and like sweat bees. I can't quite tell what those are. I don't know. I would love some more butterflies and some fewer flies, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, well, welcome. Welcome to Twitch. Hopefully I won't scare you off. I feel like Very Doubtful Guest said that at first too. Like, I didn't know what this Twitch thing was about, but I'm here today. There is a rollicking community of crafters on Twitch, which I'm sure is probably why you signed up, considering your username. I do want to warn you about me, though. I do also play video games. So, in case you see me go live for something that's not crafting, that is something else that I do. 2. Go down, I guess, here. Yeah, the soil affects the color. Yeah, for those blue and pink ones, depending on how acidic your soil is, the whole plant can change colors. Some of the flowers can change colors. I don't know what the deal is with the white ones. I don't know how those are affected. There are, God, what do we have? She was telling me we've got irises. There are, fuck. Brain isn't on plants today. Enjoy your lurks. I love lurkers. Lurkers are the best. I'm a lurker when I watch, generally speaking. There's only so much I can. I find it really hard to like stream all afternoon and then go and be very vocal in people's channels. Too many spoons. Let's see. Yeah, we've got irises. There's a bleeding heart over there. There's a quince tree, which I didn't know that that was a thing. Oh, hi, Faded Princess. I'm sorry. I just saw your message and I didn't see the username. I thought. But also, perfect. I will try to be on my best behavior for all our new people. Let's see, what else do we have? We have, ow. There are 3 different kinds of lilacs. We've got, fuck, I can't think of the name. They're flowers that I love. They're usually like border bushes. They have tall stalks of purple flowers that are like multiple purple flowers. Can't think of what they're called. People either love them or they hate them. We've got a whole bunch of herbs, some roses. There's tiger lilies in the back. There's one thistle, which I think is just the coolest looking thing. It's like bright blue. I don't know a lot about thistles, and it's like a sea foam, I think, something, but it's just like bright blue and just so mean looking, and I love it. No, it's not delphinium. I thought it started with an H. My brain's stuck on hydrangeas now. Um, they've got, before they start to flower, they're like clumps of broad leaves that are pretty low. Hostas. There we go. Hostas. I knew it was an H. I've got my little forsythia bush that I have to find a place for. Can I put this here without you guys seeing it? Maybe. Yeah, absolutely. I will do that, Beanie. Just want to try getting all the weeds out first. I just, before our landlord came by to talk to me about everything that I wasn't aware how to identify, or that I didn't know how to identify, I was just trying to pull up like the sorrel, just the sorrel, and it's everywhere. I swear I did so much work back here and it's just gone. Oh, it does look like a donut, doesn't it? Blueberry donut. Next year, I want to clean out the back behind the garage and maybe grow some vegetables. I am apparently obsessed with rhubarb right now. And from what I've heard, rhubarb is easy to grow. Which might be good or might be bad, depending. God, my fucking... When I was living with my parents, my father put horseradish in the front garden planter. Now, horseradish you can't kill for love or money. And it gets these big, gigantic, disgusting-looking leaves. And is not appropriate to go with flowers. Also, none of us were gardeners. At all. Oh, I don't know what he was thinking. Hey, Evan, enjoy your break. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with pompadour curbs. I wasn't quite sure how to make this one understandable because Kirby doesn't, like, Yo-Yo Kirby doesn't look like anything without his yo-yo. Oh, this is wrong. God, I'm just going so much slower than I would be inside. But the yo-yo is really big. And it's also, when it's properly deployed, it is really far away from his body. So I didn't know how we were going to do that unless I wanted to, again, compromise on the hoop size. So the yo-yo never appears in this orientation in the game. You're telling me, Zen, hey, if you want to, if you want to provide, nah, I'm kidding. I'll have to try that next time. I do have one more folding table, so I could probably... Oh yeah, there should be one. Anybody want to do plus Discord for me? Or there also should be one in my banners down below. I can touch nothing right now. 2, 3. Oops. I will take some better pictures when I get it. Thank you, guys. I will take some better pictures when I get it better situated. I'm not scared of all the weeds. Or embarrassed by all the weeds, rather. I was freaking out to our landlord yesterday. I'm like, I just didn't want you to think I was letting your garden go, even though that's totally exactly what I'm doing. Enjoy, Yorkshire Crafter. Thank you for stopping here. I hope your Twitch experiences go well. Go forth. Be lovely. Ooh, clouds went in front of the sun, which is wonderful. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we're good here. We definitely should have done that dark purple first, but I can do it now, I think. Sometimes it's fun and weird at the same time. We definitely never talk about weird stuff here. I feel like the garden has been good for my presentation. I feel like I haven't sworn very much this afternoon. I feel like my language is better. Whatever this fucking tree is here is a good good influence. Sorta. Alright, so where did that berry go? What did I say about it being a problem for future Ella? Is that it? I guess that must be it. What's this one? Is this one different? Ah, 3803, 3350. Okay, so let's go with 3803. Anybody caught any good, yeah, it's a PG tree. I forgot what she said. I think she said it's some kind of magnolia. I don't have my notebook. I did get a plant identification app, so I can just take a picture and the internet can tell me what it is. But I gotta try some more apps because it doesn't want to give me the common name unless I click through a whole bunch of stuff, and I am never going to remember Latin names. I also don't really care about specifically what variety it is. I just want the general. You know, some kind of magnolia is good enough for me. Oh man, I learned dogwood this year because one of my friends on Instagram took a picture of their new house and referred to their dogwood tree, and I was like, ah, that's what that is. Once the flowers die, I will never know what a dogwood tree looks like, but I'm very bad at trees. I want to get better. I have a book, but that's hard too. I feel like that kind of stuff is easier to learn with a person. Are there weird lines on the camera? There are weird lines on the camera. I hope that's not because of heat damage. They are beautiful. My God. What color am I using? Okay. Oh, excuse me. But lilacs are my favorite, and they have always been my favorite, and they always will be my favorite, and I'm glad she's got 3 lilac bushes here, because if she didn't, I would plant some. The only thing I have to say I'm sad to leave about the last apartment is there was a gigantic lilac bush right outside our bedroom window, so in the spring I could smell lilacs as I'm drifting off to sleep. Kind of hard to have that since we're an upstairs apartment now, but we'll see what happens. I'll just grow it to the second story window. Oh! Okay, I thought the bugs were cool until they started climbing up my skirt. Oh, hi. Butterfly. Alright, so then we're gonna go... Oop. Nope, I meant... no. I meant no. Ants are just so forward. What can I say? I don't think you can train lilacs. I don't know. I guess I've never even considered that as a possibility. My grandmother had a washing line. You know the big trees that have the not the trees, the big posts that are for washing line. Created Princess 76. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Ministry of Silly Walkthroughs, new friend. But it was like a 20-foot tall lilac bush on this gigantic washing line post. This was in her old house, so they can get really tall. There are theoretically climbing roses here, which I know nothing about. So I'm excited to learn about that. And there's some beautiful trellis on the side of the garage. I want to see if I can get some morning glories in there. My dream is to have lily of the valley somewhere. I remember in my grandma's backyard when I was little, occasionally, once every couple of years, some lilies of the valley would pop up. But I feel like they're not. I feel like they're kind of hard to get around in this climate. I don't know. I think they're shade, like, but it has to be the right shade and the right soil composition. And I just haven't seen a lily of the valley out in the wild since I was a child, and I would love to see them now. There's this nice little spot right to my right that I'm kind of hoping I can finagle some in there. Hey, Ducks, it's going fantastically. How about you? We are talking gardening. Nice. Oh, that's the dream. I've still been waking up relatively early, which at this point I'm gonna try to maintain that. Probably be better for me when I go back to work. Okay, I think that's all. Ah, these two. I think this is all the dark purple that we need to worry about. Okay, the sun can stop peeping out anytime. The sun can go fuck off. Anytime it wants to. I like how I've gotten through almost all of these Kirby's without learning anything better. I was too. Oh my gosh, there was this God, this like super common to the point of like meme uh household houseplant gardening book in like 1970 something that my grandma had. I forgot what it was, but I used to read it like a novel. I'm really good at houseplants because tiny baby Ala was a giant fucking nerd. I know that's not backyard gardening, that's houseplants, but okay, what's next? I don't want to do the hat. What do we need for the hat? I think we need a medium blue. What was the first blue that we had? This is that. So we need a medium blue and a lighter blue. This probably is a good medium blue. I don't know if I have a better lighter blue though. No. That's gray. I've got a milk crate next to me as my other stand here. That one might be okay. Yeah, these aren't gonna work. Okay. I think my goal is to get this hat finished, and then I think I'm gonna wrap it up. So, because it's getting warm. I just took a shower this morning. I'm gonna have to take another one. Very satisfying, yeah. One of them has like tab clickies, and I like that one better. Oh, we were in Walmart the other day, and there was definitely somebody listening to an ASMR video just in the middle of Walmart. Very weird. I mean, I guess I also need to be calmed down when I'm going to Walmart. But that's true. Yeah, out loud. Out loud. And yeah, better than crying kids. That's the truth. All right, let's see. I hope this will be different enough. Probably. I guess I've gotten pretty lucky with crying children. I don't, well, I suppose my threshold is different because at the old apartment we had the toddler across the hall who cried every second of every day. So anything less than that was better in my opinion. So maybe when I've decompressed from that circumstance. You know, the one that used to knock on my window while I was streaming. No, not bad chicken strips. I've still never actually done curbside grocery pickup. I don't know why. Through this whole process, I've actually just gone to the grocery store. I think at first I couldn't get a slot, and then I just gave up. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Now you can't see that, so I can have my phone out and look at my pattern. Oh yeah, the holiday. Yeah, that makes sense. I keep forgetting it was a holiday weekend. Initially, my brain was like, do the Walmart shoppers celebrate GDQ? Good for them. Oh, come on, bastard. There we go. The scene shop had a nice little pseudo 4th of July cookout yesterday. That was nice. It is a vastly superior holiday, that's the damn truth. I know, I need to memorize the pattern. Here I am looking at a walkthrough. I think my tags still say first playthrough. No backseating. Alas. Oh no, Eben. Worst. Okay, so now we go down here. I love watching GDQ with Grid, but by with Grid, I mean I love watching it on my computer and he's in a different room. Especially games that I'm very familiar with. Like when they did the Spyro run the other day, I'm just watching this fucking run with my mouth open. And every time there's something stupid, I just scream, "What the fuck?" And Grid laughs at me. My favorite way to watch it. Yeah, exactly, Ducks. Exactly. God, I need those backseaters for DS2, though. I just don't understand. Like, I know part of it's my fault because I refuse to play it online. I just find the constant messages and the shades just, like, game-ruiningly distracting. I don't like them. I don't like it. I don't want to be invaded. I'm not interested. But without the constant messages and game-ruining distractions, I have no idea how you're supposed to find anything. Like we're getting close to endgame and I just don't understand how I was supposed to piece these things together. What, you don't like chest ahead? Use finger but hole? A deeper thread. Ugh. I am kind of unhappy with the angle we've got going on here, I do have to say, but that's on the list for things to deal with when we try this again next time. Okay, so I think we're done with this stuff. We've got the outline of the hat. Now I think we can fill in the hat. Yeah, because we are streaming on the laptop, I didn't want to, we didn't want to have any additional Chrome tabs open to suck up our resources here, so that's why we have no music today. So when Grid gets the actual garage stream area set up, this will be much different. Yeah, a little hut, yeah, or I was kind of thinking of like a table with an umbrella. I mean, honestly, the tree's fine, but it's a little, 11's a little early for this shade to be here. It's shady now, and to be fair, it is now overcast, so I guess I can't say, oh, it's shady when there's no sun for it to be sunny. But... Oh, I know, Beanie, I'm just being an ass. You're fine. The Dark Knight cross-stitch needle. God, I remember when I first started playing Dark Souls 1, the Black Knight halberd was like a godsend to me. I would not have gotten through the game without the halberd, because I didn't know how Dark Souls worked. It wasn't my genre. I found it extremely difficult to adapt to, and the halberd, luckily I got it. Blessedly I got the halberd. It kind of was the catalyst for me continuing to look to play the game. But somebody popped in and was like, I forgot how they said it, but they were like, wait, this says it's your first run. And I'm like, yeah, it is. And they're like, but you have the halberd? Like, does that disqualify me from it being my first time playing? Oh, you were there for that? Lol. That was too funny. Yeah, 3 bone shields. Triple wielding 3 bone shields. Suck it, losers. Oh, you got the sword? I'm sad that I didn't get to try the sword. And I'm sad the sword, well, I guess I don't know if it's any different in 2 versus 1. I'm sad the Black Knight sword in 2 that I've got isn't what I wanted it to be. Oh, did they get nerfed? Well, it's not even like the damage that I was expecting. It was just it's the fact that it's a greatsword and I don't like the way the greatswords work. I feel super boring for continuing to use the like base model broadsword, but I like how fast and snappy it is. Great for other people's sword. Exactly. The Black Knight Ultra Great Sword? Maybe that's the one I have. I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, dragons are weak to lightning. Fuck you. Oh man, Ducks, that sucks. Honestly, I've had like obscenely good luck with all of the Dark Souls playthroughs. I think between Dav and Boxy and GG, I think if anybody tries to backseat me, they just immediately destroy it. But yeah, I've had like really, really good luck. That one moment of Black Knight Halberd, that just confused me. And then there was the time that everybody was, or somebody came in and told me that Midir was, that I should be using a lightning sword on Midir. And I was like, hi, I've been doing this for 4 hours. Do you think I have not tried anything else? Also, the only lightning sword I have does crushingly less damage than the sword I'm using right now. No, I'm not grinding to make it better. Thank you for playing. Go to hell. Midir isn't, and then I went to the wiki afterward, and it's like, unlike most dragons, Midir isn't weak to lightning, or isn't particularly weak to lightning, and I just felt so vindicated. Felt so real. Oh, that's true. Well, I mean, not like, I just mean, shut up. I mean, you know, we have some awesome, fantastic, what's the word I'm looking for? Regular viewers that just always have my back. Like, GG and Eben and Axel and Beanie at Gas. All of you guys are really good for, and Proto, like, all of you guys are really good at supporting me in tone, you know? Setting a good tone. Yeah, exactly. With Plus Blind, exactly. Half of the battle is just that setting tone. That is true. Lady has extremely bad luck doing Plus Blind. It's probably, again, because your username has the word lady in it. There are, of course, many people who I have missed saying that you are good role models. So, if anybody is listening and feels like I have slighted them, please do not feel that way. I feel like we're just so lucky with all of our regulars. You guys are so good to me and it's disgusting. Could you stop? Could you, like, harass me a little bit? Come on. Listen, Boxy, there's nothing that you can do. It's just reality. I feel like this isn't the right shade of blue, but I feel like it's the closest I had. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Listen. Unmodded. Doxed. Banned. I like that your qualification is, or your classification is unjustified screaming. The justified screaming is okay. Oh. Every time there's a breath of breeze, it catches all of my All my body sweat and feels so nice. As here I am sitting saying, oh, well, I'm so thankful I haven't gotten, you know, like any weird sexual harassment on the internet lately. And here I am talking about body sweat. Welcome to Twitch, my friends. You know what's hilarious to me? My back feels better after sitting in this wooden kitchen chair for this long than it usually does sitting in my fucking computer chair. I love spending money on things. All right. Take care, ducks. Have a good one. Oh man, I'm so excited for lunch. Ready. I'm prepared. It's gonna happen. Look, Boxy, I can't, like, get to... I can't really reach the laptop to ban you right now, so I guess you'll live to see another day. I suppose. Hopefully I'll be able to finish the last two patterns. Unfortunately, Mike Kirby has been... I put it off so late because it's kind of giving me some trouble. It's very complex. And there are 3 different iterations of Mike. Because it's a consumable power. And the first... or it fires 3 times. And the first 2 are different than the third one. Okay, that was a very roundabout way to say something that I could have said a lot more simply. But obviously I chose the most visually complicated one to do because it's my favorite. Of course. But yeah, it's been giving me a little bit of a trouble. Oh, I might have already asked this, but I don't remember. Anybody seen any GDQ runs that really kicked your ass? I feel like there was the Kirby block that I kind of missed half of that I was really excited for, and then the Castlevania block yesterday that I was really excited for. I feel like there's nothing this afternoon that I'm like chomping at the bit, desperate to see. But that doesn't normally change anything for me. I put it on and then whatever it is, like, even if I haven't seen it, I'm just like, oh my god, this is the most amazing thing in the world. Oh yeah, I think I caught a little bit of that race. That's awesome. I definitely missed most of it. Or maybe I might have just seen the recap. I'm very happy that we're still seeing Sense Mom's lamp, even if only partially at night. That felt like such a good and pure time on the internet. Lamp time. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I really wanted to catch Dead Space last night, but I was asleep. I made Grid and I usually watch TV right before we go to bed, and I usually fall asleep, and Grid usually eventually turns the TV off. But I was like, "Can we please watch Dead Space?" And then like 10 minutes later, I'm like, I'm asleep. Oh yeah, I saw that one. Well, I kind of half saw that one. I was watching it while I was making scones, so I wasn't really able to see what was going on for most of it. But man, I definitely watched Spyro with my mouth open. That's, I feel like, my best game. One of my best games. And just these things that I didn't even know were possible. Because I never look into speedrunning, or I never really think about it very much. Did anybody see the Nintendogs one? I don't even know how you play Nintendogs, but I definitely don't know how you speedrun it. Guess maybe it's like an Animal Crossing speedrun. Nope. No bugs on my feet, please. Oh. Vertical spines were a mistake. Hey, Ogre, thank you so much. I feel so peaceful. God, I've been wanting to do this for months. So excited that we actually had the opportunity. I was thinking that when I go back to work, since I'm not going to be able to do the afternoons in the middle of the week anymore, I will. I was thinking that I'd try to do them sometimes on the weekends. One of the hardest things for me about streaming while I have a full-time job is not having any evenings free, because I love my evenings. Those are my favorite times. So if I did an afternoon stream on a weekend day, then I could kind of have an evening. I'd feel better about skipping an evening, you know? Nah, the kitchen chair is fine. Well, the kitchen chair honestly feels better than my computer chair. uh, well, I didn't plant any of it, so I think my landlord had been here for 10 years, so 10 years. All right. Are we? I forgot what the head looked like. Okay, so those first three on the left or on the right hand side, I don't have to stitch. As you guys are like, sure, Ella, I know, definitely. We definitely know what you're talking about. No bugs in my shoes. At least we can't get accidental foot here. No toes. Brain just went, man, I wonder if we could mic the birds. Ella, shut up. There's a cricket over there by the foundation of the house. Put some mics on some crickets. What are you doing? I'm gonna have to follow that link in a bit. Out of here. All right. And that's our hat. Yeah, as I think I was saying earlier, yo-yo is really hard to kind of figure out what it is unless you see the yo-yo. Because Kirby definitely has just a baseball cap in. Oh God, I forgot what other power. And it's kind of nondescript. So ease up. I will make an attempt not to lose my needle. All right. I think I'm going to call it here, friendos. I think I'm going to log off. This has been a very interesting afternoon stream. Thank you for sticking with me through some of the more janky bits. Hopefully next time we'll have ironed out some. Oh, here's the camera. I guess I can talk to the camera. Next time we will have ironed out some of the kinks, I hope. There's just nowhere to go but up. I'm so excited about everything that we're going to be able to do here. I'm excited about getting into that garage and getting our hands dirty and making some new stuff. Um, I'm just so happy to be here. This is so nice. I hope that I'm able to keep this momentum when I go back to work and not get completely burnt out and destroyed, but we'll take it one day at a time. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I don't want to do a raid because I don't even know who's going and I can't stay. I have to shut all this down physically. So I will promise I will do a raid later. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I will see you later tonight for some more Paper Mario. Everybody have a good one. Bye. Oh, I don't even know if I have an end screen. I guess I have a start screen and then I'll just go off awkwardly after that. All right.